Scam calls are up 128%. Yeah, they are. It's terrible. Hey, I'm Rob Anspach from Anspach Media. Back in January, I released this new book called Rob versus the Scammers, Protecting the World Against Fraud, Nuisance Calls, and Downright Phony Scams. And I did so because I was so sick and tired of yelling at the phone when these Visa and MasterCard people call me to give me a lower interest rate. Well, you know they're just scamming you for your credit card information. So I put together all my adventures dealing with these nefarious people into a very easy to read, entertaining book. Now, let me read the back cover. Okay? It says, "Scammers beware." In this fast-paced, no-holds-barred book, Rob Anspach, that's me, takes on the scam callers, spammy emailers, and fraudulent texters and delivers a laugh-out-loud resource teaching readers the art of defending themselves against these nefarious crooks. Yeah. You know, it's an awesome book. But I want to read some testimonials to you because this kind of gives you a better idea of what to expect from this book. And this testimonial is from Lynn Swayze, and she's a kick-ass direct response copywriter. It says, "Never in my wildest imagination did I realize taking scam calls could be so much fun. My favorite is the bank job one. So good. Rob does the tough job of talking to, texting, and emailing scammers, so you don't have to. And in between the stories, he shares valuable tips which could save you and your family a boatload of headaches." Now, here's one from Michael Schmidlin, who's goes by he's an old bull. Yeah, he has old bulls marketing, which I think is pretty apropos. But it says, "Rob Anspach has written an entertaining and easy to read book laying out some of the most common digital and phone scams that we're all dealing with on a regular basis. Technology has certainly made it easier for you to find your long lost wealthy relatives and to assist kind-hearted people to get large sums of money out of their countries. If only you could help them by posing as a next of kin of the deceased or aid a wealthy dying widow support some of her favorite pet causes. So press 1 for entertainment and get this book." You know, I reveal a lot of the scams that are happening today in both phone calls, digital, texts, everything. From, rich princes from Nigeria to, the electric rate scammers, to people that are calling to say they're in your area and they can fix whatever you want them to fix, but they're calling from 3,000 miles away. Now, here's a testimonial from John Panaris, who's a tax pro accountant, and he says, "Many thanks to you, Rob, for being funny, sarcastic, and downright mean to these scammers. I applaud your work and the smiles you bring to others." Now, if you've ever been to the TSA or through TSA at various airports around the United States, you know that they're not too fun. But here's Steve Gamlin, who is, he goes by Motivational Firewood Guy. He compares me to the TSA. He says, "Think of Rob Anspach as Scammer TSA, and he's wearing an extra large rubber glove." But it's just some of the things that you're going to prepare yourself for when you get this book. And you can get it today on Amazon in Kindle and print for about $20. That's it. I mean, that's a heck of an investment to learn how to fight back these scammers. Or go to my website, robversusthescammers.com, and I'll send you an autographed copy. Same price, $20. There's what you'll find in here is just a great deal of information that will help you. And let me go through some of the chapters on what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to fight these credit card calling scammers. Like I said, the electric rate scammers, IRS lawsuit scams, home and health scams, because they're just terrible. Or the press 1 now to learn more scams. And One of my favorites is the "Do you accept credit card scams?" Because they'll text you, they'll send it to your business, and that's a clear indication that it's a scam right away. There's even a Craigslist auto scam, a Coca-Cola lottery scam, a Bitcoin email scam, and that one is getting a lot of people concerned because the wording of it makes you believe that you've done something nefarious on your own, but it's more of an extortion thing. Foreigners bearing gifts scam, domain jacking, which is big in if you own websites, they could basically steal your information. And I teach you how to not only avoid but to report these scams. So, if you want to learn more, you can go to Amazon.com, type in Rob Anspach, type in Rob versus the Scammers, type in scams. You're going to find the book. And I think you'll really enjoy it. It's for me, it was a fun way to tell my stories, and I'm very sarcastic anyway. And this book allowed me to share a lot of my sarcastic nature out there. So pick up the book, and then visit me on Facebook or through my website and tell me what you thought of the book. So anyway, you can get it also at anspachmedia.com, and there's a link that will take you to the book. Hey, adios.